Hi Gemini, welcome to your November reading. This is for November mid-month, the 15th through the 30th. And this can move into December too, just depending on the energies. Remember, energies are fluid. So the roles can also be reversed. So if I'm talking about you, it may also be your person. However, my intention is that Gemini, when I'm talking about you, that it will be you and that the message will resonate for you if this is something that a message you need to hear today. And my intention is this will be for healing and for encouragement. And I get the sense, Gemini, that as I was kind of tapping into your energy, I sometimes get songs before I get started. And the song that's coming up for you guys is Shatter Me by Lindsay. I don't remember her last name, but she's like a violinist. And the part that I'm singing, that's singing over and over in my head is, cut me from the line, I'm spinning aimlessly. Somebody make me real and shatter me. So that song is about feeling like glass and being numb. And there's a part of the soul that is crying out to be shattered and to be set free. So Gemini, I don't know if that's you or if that's your person, but it's a very intense and it's a very intense energy. It almost feels like a captive calling out for relief in a way. I'm going to do a little bit of a different spread today, and it's just what I'm feeling led to do, so I'm going to do it. I don't always change things up, but today I'm going to. First, I'm going to get an oracle card for you, and we're going to see what's up. Oh my goodness. There will be an extension on Vimeo. We're going to go into more depth about you and your person and this connection. We're going to start with these cards, and then we will move into, I love it. We have corn, which can represent harvest, which is a number 10, and 9 for completion. So we have a 9 and a 10. Gemini, this makes me feel like you are on the correct path and that you are in the middle of not just completion, but also harvest. And maybe that's part of why this song is coming out, Cut Me From the Line, because this corn, of course, to be harvested, has to be cut off of the vine. So let's look and see what this is about. We'll start with completion. All things have a beginning, middle, and end. This is the nature of life, the seed, the flower, the fruit. All of human relationships. Completion suggests the fullness of the moment and the need to transform an old form into a new. You have finished a cycle, and there is no more growth or benefit from hanging on to the old. In regard to relationships, it's time to honor what has been and to find a new form for the future. In your ventures, it is time to reap your harvest. Oh my goodness. Completion is a time for celebration. It is the end of summer when the fruit is ripe. Clinging to the old form will only bring decay. When fruit is left too long on the vine, it rots. You know that it is time to move on, yet you are reluctant. Don't be afraid of hurting anyone's feelings. Remember that you are responsible for your own actions, not the actions of others. Mourn what is lost so you can move on. Don't be afraid. Don't be sad. Be like the sun in midday, who shines brightly, neither longing for the sunset nor dreading the dusk. The harvest that you are getting ready to harvest. It's time to reap the harvest. This is corn. Corn represents the mother's sustenance and tangible abundance. This symbol represents material prosperity in the world of form that provides stability and sustenance to many. There is more than enough. You planted a beautiful field of dreams, darling, and you have worked so hard. Even in the moments where you were losing faith, you continued. Now the spirit of corn comes to honor this and show you a bountiful harvest. This is the time to reap the rewards of hard work and trust. Whether those rewards are financial or the kind of prosperity measured in the quality rather than quantity. You are so blessed when this symbol appears. Don't forget to share your good fortune. Please beware of shortcuts to your dreams or fast track being offered to you now. Especially be mindful of your feelings of entitlement or expectation for getting something for nothing. This is a time for gratitude, perseverance, and humility. Be prepared to work towards your goals and plant seeds of your intentions consciously and respectfully. Release any insecure thoughts of scarcity, feelings that there is not enough, or worry that someone could take what is yours. Know that the universe will always provide, but you must be in a relationship in order to receive. You will reap what you sow. Take heart. Even if you didn't plant well and have conjured up the illusion of drought, there's always a new season to begin again. Our thoughts are very powerful right now, and manifestation is very potent. So Gemini, this is beautiful for you. Wow. Definitely feels like you're walking into a new life, like through a new portal, like you've been in darkness, and now not only are you reaping the rewards, you're also coming into the light. All right. This is you, your challenge. Oh my goodness. Your person, their challenge. Ooh. And the uniting force. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. See, Gemini, you have planted the seeds, and now it is time to reap the benefit. You've been watching and waiting, which feels like for an eternity, perhaps, for some of you. Things are shifting right now for you. These next 2 weeks are very important. Very important. Okay, so Gemini, you may have Capricorn in your chart. Or you may be embodying this Capricorn energy as abundance comes in for you. But there is something that you need to be paying attention to as you're moving through this darkness. There may be some this message, let's just read a little bit about what this card says. This is the Devil card. This card carries an urgent message and must be interpreted with total honesty. The darkness of the Devil card takes the form of addiction, negativity, or materialism. It can indicate an ugly relationship with a person or substance. Identify this dependency and how it's holding you back. The Devil's hooves are strong and relentless. Their grip will not loosen unless a conscious change is made. Free yourself, Gemini. And your second card is the Tower. So, if you have a desire to free yourself from whatever this darkness is that you feel like you have been bound to, and this could be your person, don't forget that. Those energies can be reversed. The truth is that you are receiving divine intervention to get out of whatever the chains are that have been holding you and been binding you, okay? There is an unexpected upheaval, one that you didn't expect, but your higher self has orchestrated before you even came here to free you, because you've been transmuting a lot of dark energies, Gemini, with this Devil energy, and you may have felt very trapped and very helpless, but there is rescue and there is redemption. When this Tower card appears, it is time to brace yourself for change. The well-rooted tree that has been growing strong for decades is crashing down around you. Your world may feel as though it is literally falling apart, and you didn't even see it coming. Even though this phase is painful and confusing, it will be over soon. You will look back and feel grateful. Things have changed course. You might even see it as a personal breakthrough in the end. All right. And that is your soul's cry, is shatter me. Like, that's why that song has been playing in my head. It's because there's been an element of you being hung on a tree and spinning, and this is coming to an end because you're being cut down in a good way for this completion, for your harvest. The testing is complete. The lessons have been learned. All right, let's look at your person. In the extended, I'm actually going to be using the Magical Tarot, Sexual Tarot deck, and I'm going to be looking at your person's fears, desires, fears, and the lessons to be learning from this. So we're going to use a different deck and move more into that. So let's look first at your person here. Your person is represented by the Three of Pentacles. All right. Now this is the building card. I love the mountains in this as well. The task ahead is monumentous one, usually related to your job or career. The Three of Pentacles suggests you must focus all your effort. Discipline, strategy, hard work are needed more than ever now. If you become weary, overwhelmed, or rely on those around you, this is a card of teamwork, so you may need the strength of others to conquer the mountain. Determination and focus. So this is the building card. And I love this card because your person, it just was 11:11 when I looked at the clock. Your person knows that they want to build with you, and they know that they want to put in the hard work for this. At this time, you may not be talking to them. They may be really head down working hard with their pentacles right now. But they're doing this because they have a deep desire to build with you in the future. And then their challenge right now is temperance, which is also balance. It's also a number 14, healing and renewal. All right, this is where your person is right now. And this is part of the reason that they're not connecting with you. The blue heron reminds us to stay calm and peaceful as she blends opposing elements of water and fire. The Temperance card asks you to be a moderator, much like the heron. Focus on cooperation and compromise. If you've been excessive in one aspect of your life, practice self-restraint and moderation now. You'll find a new sense of healing and balance from bringing a little harmony back into your life. So what I'm seeing for this Gemini is your person is learning balance. I feel like in some ways you all mirror each other, so there may be addictions or patterns of behavior is what I'm hearing. Patterns of behavior that were unbalanced and possibly due to traumas in the past. And sometimes we adapt certain behavioral patterns and thinking because it's a way to survive in toxic situations growing up where you really don't have a choice to leave. So your person is recognizing that there are things that need to be balanced in their life, and they're working hard on this right now. And I do believe that they may be asking for help with maybe a therapist or someone that in the professional field to help them become balanced, because they know that they cannot connect with you on the level that you desire and need. This relationship cannot move forward until both of you have grown to the level that you need to in order to come together. All right, the uniting force. I love this for this. Oh, this is so cool. I'm going a little long today, but I'm going to stop it at 15 minutes, and then we're going to go into their fears, their desires, and the lessons you both are learning to come together. The Empress is mother, or goddess of the tarot. Her energy encompasses all the warm, fertile, creative, and sensual in the world. Her strength comes from being gentle, compassionate, and loving without binding. When this card appears, it's pointing to either a maternal relationship in your life or the side of you that wants to love more. The Empress also suggests it's time for you to reconnect with nature. Go outside tonight and find the moon. The Empress is a creator, nature, and mother. So what is drawing the two of you together, this uniting force, is this nurturing feeling that you have for each other. It is the feminine energy. And the Empress is also pregnant, so there may be a baby that's on the way that's also a soul that's drawing the two of you together. And I love this tree because trees have very, very deep roots. And I feel as if this is something you both are coming to recognize through these huge arcanas. You're transmuting extremely important things right now, and it is so you can come together in a whole new type of way with each other. I do feel like if you have been connected in the past, that whatever was in the past has been swept away. Anything that was toxic, anything that was not of service to the relationship has been removed. And so this is like the calm. This is the time of the reset, I almost feel like. So we're going to go into the extension and do the magical tarot deck, sexual magic deck. Now this is, I do have to make this extension 18 and over just because there are some sexual images here. There's some nakedness. I know that there is some of the other tarot as well, but this is much more sexual in nature. So just be aware of that and only click over if you are 18 and above, and we will get started. All right, I'll see you over on the extension. Thanks, guys.